I blocked my now ex-GF after finding out she was engaged and didn't tell me. But she is depressed right now. Just want to get this off my chest because this has been a whirlwind. My now ex-GF, F28, recently distanced herself from me, M26, due to mental health issues. Of course, I was very concerned about this and tried to stay supportive without pressuring her during a tough time in her life. We slowly stopped talking. The relationship was newer, so I didn't know her friends very well and decided to find their social media to see if I can stay in contact with them for updates on her well-being. My ex-GF had told me during our 6 months that she doesn't use social media. When I found her friends online, I also found out my ex does have social media and uses it regularly. To my surprise, I find out she has been engaged to someone since 2019. When checking public records, her fiancé's primary address was listed the same as hers. I was shocked and asked her about these things, despite her mental state. She denied the relationship and said they broke it off in 2020, to which I presented her with a photo of them in 2022. She told me she always lived alone and bought her place out of interest for seeing new areas, not living with a fiancé. She said I was being crazy and said it's none of my business. She told me to leave her alone, and I said, gladly, to which she wildly kept on talking. I think she panicked and realized she was losing part of her support system. Part of me is shocked, happy, and relieved to have found the truth in GTFO of there before I get myself into a mess with this person. But part of me feels terrible for leaving her when she is struggling and most likely adding to it. I guess I will never know what the full truth is or if she was even struggling. Am I a terrible person for doing this? Update. Did contact the fiancé. Will let you know what happens if he responds. Update 2. Same post. Next day 24 hours later. Fiancé has not responded or hasn't seen the message on his social media yet. Ex-GF deleted her social media account entirely with photos of them and info saying they were engaged. She still has another social media account that is private and actively uses that I don't have access to at this time. She has added 7 posts to it just this week. We'll update again if fiancé responds, not sure when that will be. Update 3. I contacted her fiancé who filled me in on a lot of details. We decided to get on a phone call to sort things out. It turns out they were together while I was talking with her. They were even still together while I was visiting her place, and she would hide all of his belongings, i.e. clothes, PC, pictures of them on the wall. She would only let me come over when he was out of town for work or visiting his family. He said he never knew about me, and she hid it very well. He also explained the following. They did end up breaking off the engagement, but he broke it off because he caught her cheating with not one, but 2 other guys during their 5-year relationship, one of which happened right before she started talking to me. She would send them messages, talk dirty, sext, etc. She did the same thing with me. I also found out that the way I met her and the things she said to me are the exact same things she told her fiancé before they moved in together and got engaged. This girl told me that she wanted to get married and move in with me just the same way. In addition to this, apparently the fiancé met her while she had lived in another state and was in a relationship with someone in the army. She left her army boyfriend, who she met online, just like her fiancé and me, to be with this guy and move in with him. The fiancé said he is not mad at me for any of this and was very chill and understanding. We both agreed that she is a crazy AF. So it turns out she does this consistently and has made a pattern of it, almost as if she knows what she is going to do before it even happens. She knows all of the right things to say to get the guy emotionally attached to her, and then she does whatever she wants once she knows she has them wrapped around her finger. I guess once she gets bored with them or starts feeling guilty, she cuts it off and starts all over again with a new person and continues building on the lies of her past. Thank God I dodged this ticking time bomb wholly. I thought shit like this only happened in movies. This is seriously one messed up individual. I do not feel bad about blocking her at all anymore. Update 5. She spoke with her fiancé after I contacted him, and she told him I lied about everything. When she got distant in our relationship together and said we needed a break, she went back to him begging to take her back, and he said no LOL. She probably would have came crawling back to me after had I stuck around to support her in her hard times.